First, the issue of who should be handling the city of Richmond's 911 calls is heating up, I should say.
Last night, the Richmond Department of Emergency Communications and the Richmond Ambulance Authority each presented data to city council members on why they should control calls. 8 News reporter Jamal Williams joins us live in Richmond. So Jamal, what did both parties have to say?
Well, Deanna, DEC says that they're accessing calls 60 seconds faster without having to transfer to RAA, while RAA says the type of calls that you do for care for emergencies is a lot more important than being able to use it with speed. During last night's public safety meeting, the Department of Emergency Communications and the Richmond Ambulance Authority presented separate data showing why they should be in charge of handling 911 calls. DEC Director Stephen Willoughby says eliminating transfer calls to RAA last year improved their call processing time to 60 seconds, arguing that taking 911 calls is an old-fashioned way of doing business for first responders.
An argument can be made that certified EMT and paramedics perhaps better serve the city being assigned to ambulances and responding to 911 calls.
On the flip side, RAA CEO Chip Decker presented his own data, stating their 8 consecutive years of accredited status gives them more than enough knowledge to assess what type of emergency and care a resident needs.
Whether it's fire first response, whether it's an ambulance, whether it's advanced life support ambulance or an EMT ambulance, they have to get it right in order for everyone to send the right resources in the right amount of time.
City council members expressed their concerns over 911 calls not being answered by DEC or being incorrectly categorized. It says increased efficiency, better service for residents is the goal.
We need to be, as a city, okay with taking this criticism and with kind of putting this stuff aside, because we're all just trying to serve the people of Richmond.
Now, ultimately, city council members say the data that both parties used wasn't exactly comparable and asked both parties to come back with numbers that can be properly evaluated. That will come at the next meeting on April 22nd. For now, live in Richmond, Jamal Williams, 8 News.